So, oh, okay. Cool. Never been to Vegas yet? Oh man, it's like adult Disneyland.
You've been?
Yeah.
What's you have any good recommendation?
So like, well, the Bellagio, like the Bellagio has like hella good food. It's like top notch.
He did say hella good food. It's wicked good.
That's the East Coast. Hella's more northern California.
Actually, Noriko is trying to find a restaurant. She's like, I've had lasagnas.
Yeah.
Big
wigs. Yeah. Bellagio's nice. Oh, you gotta walk around Caesars.
Okay.
That's always cool. And let's see. Try to get a show if you can.
Yeah. So we're seeing filming group.
Oh,
Maybe something.
Blue Man's cool. Like, oh, this is
Yeah, I'm sure. Not people to tell.
You have no idea where he is?
No.
We just seen the new.
Yeah, that would be good. Sure, you have his number.
Well, actually, he was here earlier this morning because I gave him a calendar, so I know he's around here somewhere.
Are you guys
Yeah.
till New Year's or just?
They were very busy playing on the computer together.
Because that's another experience.
Cheek to cheek.
That's like a, yeah.
So you have
It's a crazy experience.
yeah, what was Algebraic properties? So the question is,
Oh, Paris is nice too.
you know certain things.
Got his stuff ready to
guys
go.
do?
Certain other
Good,
things.
good for him.
Oh, okay.
And I can prove that
Yeah.
positively. So I can say.
There he is.
Here they don't
He's there.
use it.
Give him this and this,
He's
that,
coming.
so hopefully that. Okay. But
Not for long.
it would.
There he is.
So in other words.
Wondered where you were.
You know, this and that.
Why don't you go put your face in front of the executive window so that
Very
they
hard
can
probably
enjoy
possible.
the meeting?
That's the.
It's nice to make up.
That's like actually a product
Because it could always be some kind of,
except
out of balance
you know, that extra
computation.
walk is going to be a little annoying. So
Allow you to do that.
Plus,
I do
well, if
see
you go too
right the
far
screen
up,
first.
Huh?
might as well drive sometimes.
I do what?
Is that a new shirt? That's a new shirt.
Bellagio's
From Singapore.
yeah, exactly. That's what I figured.
That's why. Reminds the,
Right.
We found him.
Yeah, we found it.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
I was like dressing up.
I don't know.
Oh, I see. You look very nice. Yeah, because I had to go home. Stay home night doing this stuff.
Pal share?
Funny stuff.
No, I don't. I don't use wireless. I always use that downstairs.
So John, I saw the new table in
Yeah, I mean, what you can Oh, no, flimsy isn't the word. I'll show you later. If you actually use it the way it was intended, it's like you can tip that little bit down. If I just put my fingers and lightly tap, the whole table falls.
Everybody else did what they were doing.
Well, maybe it needs to turn.
But you're significantly more powerful than the average person.
No, I'm not doing something. I'm being very gentle.
No, you're much more powerful than the average person. I think it's probably fine.
So I think it's like people that are just.
You're gonna, it's like, well, once you just talk.
No, I know. Or maybe, finding something else.
That doesn't tell you anything. That's the big shoot. There is no sequence of calculations.
Sir, interesting.
Because
What's interesting?
John Deere already started recording.
so
Oh, is it a big one?
tell me, oh yeah.
5 o'clock.
Okay.
You're already recording, I see that.
What do I know? There's no way I can.
Stop editing.
So
I can stop.
Yeah. Do you want to introduce yourself, or should I
Sorry for
introduce
being late.
You had to put on the nice clothes.
I had to run back home and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, to do that. And have shower, you know.
You really weren't going to impress us, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to. Very hard. So anyway, So, I'm Pasha from Russia. So you may know me already. So the full name is Pavel Valerievich Korshunov. Yeah, so this is Pavel Korshunov. That's actually normally how you call me. I didn't put my supervisors here because there are many. And but I mean, it's very nice working with them as John Doherty and John Boretsky and Larry Rowe. And actually, I was collaborating with quite a lot of people as well. Some quite portion of the lab, and it was very good experience. So I'll present today the what I have done within this almost 6 months. Yeah, it's the tool actually. In the end of the day, it's a system or tool. I call it presentation capture with NCast. That's basically the presentation capture tool which uses NCast, which is the box. So I'll talk about it. A little bit not very. I'm prepared. A little bit not good. I don't know how to say it in English. So I'm
prepared.
Yeah. So the motivation was for this project was such that there was a need for a system for automated capturing and archiving of presentations on Kuma. So there was something here before, and it's a P-box, right? So everybody knows P-box. But the P-box features static slides and audio mainly. So, but it can do very well the capture of these slides and audio. It's automated. It has automated indexing using OCR on slides, and based on that, it has a text search on the slides with quite accurate text search, and it can have playback. But it would be nice to have something to do with video as well, because very often the static slides don't actually express all the slides which people show, especially if the slides are animated or some video demos. Or also P-box is fixed on one screen only, and there are 3 screens in Kuma which P-box cannot cover. And also video, just for animation-wise, the video of audience or video of presenter would be good idea. So this was a motivation for this project, and it was given. So this is the end of this project basically. Immediately I jumped, and I was given you can say, NCast box, which is hardware device which can basically what it does, it captures video from 2 inputs and combines them in 1 output. So it combines 2 videos in one and stream it through network across net, it packetizes it and gives you MPEG-4 and the output. And these two inputs are basically one from camera, one from screen. They should be so they cannot be the same. Cannot be 2 from cameras. So one from camera, one from projector. And so I built a prototype system which is based on several things. So it's it mainly it uses middleware. It's built on, you can say, on top, but uses middleware which is DICE. This is technologies of the FXPAL. So it builds on top of DICE, talking to DICE to control hardware, like cameras and projectors. And I think I was the first external customer of this DICE system. So it was I'm very proud of it.
So's G.
Only when it works.
Yeah, that's true. So and the DICE controls cameras and projectors. Then the videos which were captured with NCast and through using this prototype are integrated in P-box through collaboration with Kamda and Dave, and you can play videos from P-box, which are captured by the system. And for control of the cameras, I extended the MSpec, the old project which we had here. It had some nice camera control implementations and also message board and some other things. So I extended this and integrated into here. So this is a web-based system, and that's basically the overview. So so the three components of this prototype, you can say. So the capturing, which includes control of the cameras, control of the projectors, as a switching and zooming of the cameras and switching projectors, switching cameras, and adjusting video layout is how you combine those two videos on the final video output. Archiving as converting to flash, playback, storage on the video server. The new video server is you have FXPAL right now, and some administrative features like you can change some parameters, adjust settings of the system. And the system is built using built on using languages like Python, JavaScript, XML, HTML, and the web programming basically. Then heavily rely on Django, which is framework for Python. It's like Ruby on Rails, but for Python. So it's a very good framework if you need fast prototyping with Python. Web systems, I highly recommend it. It's quite good. Fast, can do something. That's what I needed. And the tools system I use is the several servers, Apache, Light PD, TPD server, and some streaming servers for Flash and MPEG-4, and MySQL, FFmpeg, ImageMagick for generating layouts. So out of what I'm most proud of actually in this project is that I had to learn all that stuff. I knew a little bit of MySQL and FFmpeg, a little bit, but the rest I had to just get from scratch and download and install and know what it is. And actually, I've heard only before. I'm very inexperienced in the programming, so it's quite nice. So actually, I think this is demo. So I just show because this is basically the system. And this is like the main page looks. It's videos which are already recorded. And so you can scroll through videos like, and you can play back in MPEG-4 format, and you can hear but not very loud. Yeah. Then this is all the videos which have right now. It's like 71. So this is Larry talking here.
This word. Be sure that you talk about this word.
So those are Flash format, so MPEG-4 Flash. Then you can download. Actually, I think I'll show the P-Box. If anybody knows, I don't know. So in P-Box you can play back using. So the thing is that I had a choice at some point of time what to do with the system, whether to what to focus on, because I had some limited time. So I decided archiving is something which is solved by P-Box also, like in the sense of searching and indexing, and I didn't want to do the same thing with videos. So what we just did with Dave is just kind of integrated videos inside P-Box. So they have already indexed the slides, and we just can. Now you can do the same thing as some videos.
So, I'd like to talk
you can
about
have a video playback, and you have also the same way as with slides. Video playback. Okay. So this is the way the slides are, right? So the same way it's supposed to playback videos. Let me see what else. Okay, somehow it's hanged. Sorry, that's always a demo.
Yep.
I saw it working yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it myself. I don't know what happened.
So is that the Flash player or the
Flash player something?
So maybe the Flash server's down?
No, it's placed here.
It's
Right
using the
here.
same server, I assume, right?
It's the same server, so it should be working by right.
Blame it on P-Box.
Yeah. Anyway, no, I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyway, so you can capture. So this is the main page for the. This is what you can see. You can see right me, right, and you can hear sound and it's delayed by 10 seconds. Yeah, you can see allow 10 seconds. So I will shut it down a little bit. So the problem, this is basically because of NCast is not very fast.
So my head is
and
not
also
so
some
big that it doesn't take 10 seconds to go from one ear to the other. Now you've seen.
It's a Darwin server, streaming server also, because they have a Darwin streaming server which has inbuilt delays. So this page, basically what you can do, you can control cameras, like you can switch between. So I have a PTZ cameras right here. This is one of the views. There is another view as if it's bigger screen, you have all 8 cameras over here. One is full panoramic zoom, panoramic cameras and one PTZ cameras. I'm sorry. But it was nice. It's also delayed by 10 seconds. So I switched it already. So anyway, so what is how to show the bigger view? Anyway, so in the panoramic cameras you can zoom in the same way you do in the MSpec, and this one you can adjust by moving around the mouse. Just like I was inspired by Google Maps, basically. Just move the camera by dragging the image. And you can switch between the screens also, like the projectors. And it's a pretty intuitive interface actually. So it's not much of a. So now I switch to another projector, which is blank. So you can start recording, stop playing back, and also you can generate the title for the layout, for the overlay, and it automatically includes a date. And then the main, so another big thing is how to adjust this video and projector outputs on a big output. So you have several options, like you can have so you can adjust video in image in the way you like, and you can remove logo if you want, put text anywhere, you can resize. So basically pretty flexible, and you can change color of the background, and after some time it will appear with some delays and the way. So there is most of the troubles I was having is basically in NCast box. It's difficult to talk to it. It's not very easy responding, and so this is the way. So then there are some presets, projector, video, picture-in-picture, side by side. So full screen video will be like this. So basically I talk to NCast, tell him change the things and overlay the image on top. I can also overlay the I still can put the logo to disappear. It's delayed, so that's actually one of the most fun stuff. It's actually because it's delayed, then you can see it later, much later.
That logo fits right on your shirt.
So the projector is actually give you even sense of some virtual reality kind of thing. Let me just show the last one. It will change, yeah, in 7 seconds, some or so. let me see. So after this, I'll show that some administrative things. So basically, it's kind of system. It's easy to use system to. So you can see this is the. It's going to change also, right? The video inside, and it would keep changing and like recursion. It's an interesting effect, and it's with delay, and this will live forever, right? This video. Now it lives there forever with this screen. This is very interesting. And keep zooming out, zooming out. So you can have some computer interaction projects based on that.
So how do you stop that?
You don't. You stop you basically switch the screen.
Yeah.
Because essentially what happens is the projector is projecting here. So you just switch a different screen. That just will do forever.
So I suppose it's a good test of the memory management in Firefox.
It's not Firefox.
No, it's just video.
No, it's video. It's a video goes to NCast. So it's a video. It's capture of the screen and capture of the screen and capture. Okay. I'm switching it off. So. So this is the main thing, right? So another way. So there is another to manage the files which are captured by this in this way. I have this management the web page, which is like built on top of Django. They have some standard interface. I just hacked in some way, and then I have a list of previous files. You can change the names and titles and all that, and convert to Flash or delete the file or delete the. So it's just simple management. You can update from NCast. It will check with NCast whether there are any new videos or not. So if there's not, then it will do nothing. It also have some. You can change some setup variables for the like all the path which so you can. I was trying to make it a bit portable. You can say if something happened, like video server moved into some other place, you just change here the parameters, so it can talk. Can still do something, and this kind of things. So you can also change the NCast resolution of the video. I don't know whether it should not break. I mean,
it's currently recording, isn't it? So
yeah, it's recording, so it's a bit strange. I don't know how it's going to be.
It's going to crash.
That's possible, yeah. Okay, let's do it to the smaller one. If it's too small, it will not crash.
I think it crashes.
No, it should not. It's because the picture.
I think what it actually does is it terminates the currently generated stream, and you have to restart the stream. That's what I think it actually does.
Well, I'll not do that then. But basically, you can resize the video as well, and everything will resize. So the video of NCast and. Anyway, so
and I think the reason for it is because QuickTime can't handle a image size change with the video
that's
stream.
why. Yeah,
That's
it
the
cannot
reason
have.
it fails.
That's why I don't want to try. But if it's not recorded, you can do it. Just it's okay. Okay, we're again hearing ourselves. If it's not recorded, you can do it. Oh yeah. Okay, that's basically that's basically the system actually. So the most my worry from this project is that I spend a lot of time on building this thing from scratch basically, and to make it. So I wanted to do something research oriented a little bit at least, and or do something on top of it. But it took me quite some time to build it up until the level which is actually possible to do something, because this area like video capturing, automated video capturing, it was researched for quite some years, and you have MSpec and many people did things before. So to get to some level, you can have actually something new. You have to build a big system, like video surveillance project. You have to have a really big video surveillance system before you can claim something, some novelty. So I guess I just didn't manage to squeeze it in. And in some point I had to do a decision whether to do something roughly, briefly research or do some beautifications of the system. And I decided that I just do make it more usable and maybe in hope that it will be used maybe later by John D or something, sometime or somebody else. So
you also forgot to mention that when you can save out the videos, it's a great way to watch stuff that you like. You can take that with you and do stuff.
Oh yeah, you can download them.
Yeah,
you can. Yeah, you can get them here, and you just get MPEG file or a flash file directly. You can do whatever you like. Yeah, that's true. And John Doherty actually is doing right now those for Chusan these projects where he has just captured this full screen slides for the and then he put it in the video for Chusan to watch. He shoots the video separate as the video of the person. So okay, that's demo. I will show now some small experiences of the States, if you don't mind. Yeah. So first I'll tell is my first impression, very first impression when I came here for conference in Santa Barbara in 2006. And I went to LA, and that was my first thing that what I wrote in emails to everyone. And I was thinking, these guys feel lost in Cold Hotel? It's like fishing for coins. I mean, there were beggars everywhere in LA. I was so shocked. I never saw so many beggars in my life in Russia, and it's supposed to be the third developing country. Right? And this is first. Then those like Halloween. I went right on Halloween, and I got some bit of culture shock of that, all that craziness which goes all over. And like, that's basically, I was amazed that small boy in this kind of shop. It's a little boy, like 5 years old, and I don't know what he's doing there. But Hollywood, it's Hollywood. And I was like, Hollywood, thinking, the impression of Hollywood outside the America is like something very shiny, and something like, I would imagine that Sunset Boulevard with those stars as being something with fountains, pretty trees, strolling people with those, European hats or something like inside. And I went there, it's like, it's a trash can, I'm sorry. I was very amazed on that, yeah. So that was some of the first impressions, yeah. So, but then this time I came, I got a little bit different. I realized it's not everything, those places. So now I think it's like this. So now America, to me, have several things. It's huge spaces. It's really big. It's actually give you a different feeling from Russia. In Russia, it's not. It's big, but you don't see it as much as here, because we live in the cities similar to like big cities like New York. All of it. Tend to build big houses and everything. But here it's like you can see so much, and it develop areas everywhere. So then, big sizes. Basically, food is big, people are big, cars are big, everything is big. And I was like, also another thing, like especially people, right? If you watch the Hollywood movies, the Russians are always like giant bears, like with beards and crazy people, and a head like this, and a star in the forehead, right? But actually, people here are much bigger than the Russians. I mean, on average, it's true. Like the bones or something, I don't know, they just grow big. It's not that like fat actually. Even not fat people, they're very big. So I don't know how it works. Yeah. Maybe something with food, maybe corn. I don't know. I've heard the stories that corn may be the reason. Then no car, you are literally dead person. You can't move anywhere. You are immobile. You're like paralyzed. So unless you're on a bike all the time, but you can't move on the bike. Like it's not just before you go to America, you think, oh, those Americans are so rich. They all have several cars. So those luxurious life and all that, but actually it's necessity, and you don't know until you come here, and nobody would understand outside that actually it's necessity. There's just no way, and it's kind of interesting because many things in here I think are kind of tied to the car culture. You can say it's a car culture already, like if the way people eat and those, the maybe even burgers, I don't know, that you can fast grab and put into your, take in the car, the styles that they go to restaurants in shorts and all that, because just from home in the car where to eat, and then in the car you can dress anyhow, right? It's your own space, and then you go to like, oh, I'm hungry, let's go to restaurant. You have no choice. You don't dress. You're not dressed up. So it's a lot of things about car. It's quite interesting. Yeah, and the people I think are quite expressive. Like I'm expressive, but in some way. But people here are expressive in the sense that people on the street can start just talking to you with no reason. and
don't take it personally.
Yeah, I don't, but it's strange. It's just very strange from being from other country, and in Singapore or Russia, nobody bothers about whatever. And here they just, I don't know, bored, or I think also because of cars, you know, because you don't see people on the streets, actually. So there is nobody to interact with. So once you see somebody on the street, you kind of, oh, there are people around. It's like populated area, so you are interested in conversation. Because everybody inside these boxes in the car, inside the house, it's actually very solitary life everybody has. It's very different from Singapore or Russia. You always see a lot of people at China, and you're kind of overwhelmed by this. And that's why maybe in Russia they're a bit angry with each other all the time, because they just, I mean, on the streets nobody is nice to each other because too many. Yeah. Yeah. So this is this is a gorgeous nature I got. This is like Big Sur, and this is Golden Bridge, and the sunrise in San Francisco, and this is Grand Canyon. So it's very beautiful here, which amazed me as well. It's very, very, very nice. And the nice thing is, this is Lake Tahoe. The nice thing is you can go anywhere very easily, also because of car. So it's the car is a really big thing actually. In Russia or Singapore is different, yeah. So this is some places I've been, and then this is some times I had. This is like had some skydiving here. We went to Death Valley with Kanda, and this is the dunes. I was just biking around here. I don't know what was that. This is Lake Tahoe, playing snowballs, and this is Lake Tahoe snowboarding. This is last weekend we went. This is some food. I started to cook also, which is quite interesting. And the bowling we went with interns, and this with my girlfriend we went to Big Sur. And that's then some cool people like this is Kanda. After Great Grand Canyon, we went. Let me show this picture. You should see. It's after Grand Canyon. This is after 14 hours of walk. We got red ice and everything. It was crazy. This is just here, yeah. This is a very cool people, snowboarding people, you know. It's very mysterious. This is some party. Oh. This is, I don't know, it's a character from some movie I never watched. So this is this we walked the bridge with Jonathan and Kanda. Yeah. So there are so many other people I worked with, and. So I worked with Jin on with Dice, then Kanda on the P-Box. I also worked a little bit, talked with Chong, helped me quite a lot on understanding what to do. Although I didn't do it eventually, but that's basically helped me the idea. And they helped me with M-Spec and project. I wouldn't get the codes otherwise. It would be really painful to control the cameras. And also the Don Kimber, I talked to him also about with this message board and related things. Who else? And then my supervisors, which like always talk with John Doherty and John Boransky, and Larry also guided me indirectly by just being present here. I think so already inspired for great things. So many experiences. I actually had a really good time here, so I was amazed. I did some. So I visited so places like Grand Canyon, Big Sur, Lake Tahoe, Yosemite, Death Valley, Texas twice, San Francisco and north parts, and surfing and skydiving and snowboarding, biking,
No, when
driving.
did you get all that stuff done?
I go.
Why exactly did you get your research?
He wrote all this last week. He hasn't been doing anything.
What did you do last week? Last night? That's
Yeah.
what I
Oh,
did.
Yeah. So it's cool. Actually, being an intern is quite fun. You have little responsibility and a lot of time. And the FXPAL is very great. It's also sponsor very nice. Yeah. Okay. That's basically all. Do you have any questions about the project? I can tell you something. Maybe later. Yeah.
Not too much later. You're here tomorrow, and that's it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today. Basically, you should talk to me today. No, tomorrow I'm still here.
Yeah, tomorrow's.
That's all. Oh.
Well, I shudder to make predictions, but I suspect that you're going to be well remembered around here, Kaja.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, see, we recorded this, so
Yeah.
you know we'll always be.
Just put it on the classroom poster.
Yeah, the Cold War comment. We'll remember that.
Yeah, I really was surprised actually. It just was a bad timing and a bad place.
No, it's California.
Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
That is bad timing in a bad place, actually.
Yeah.
20th century Los Angeles.
Yeah.
21st century Los Angeles.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
We'll be talking about this for a long time.